Hello, my name is Matthias Kavodi. Welcome guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Heroclix. I really love collecting these. I always have a Heroclix map on the bottom of all my comic book videos. And I was able to get 3 boosters from the Empire collection. You know, talking about Empire, I feel like Marvel Argentina decided just to skip over that story. Like, when stories are really bad, they sort of take like these editorial decisions of not publishing them here. Like, they don't want to lose money. So let's get back to the Heroclix. I just want to share with you guys all the characters I was able to pull. And the first one is actually the one I really didn't want, because I saw the set list and I saw Aunt May, Herald of Galactus, Goldie Oldie, and I thought to myself, I just don't want her. Like, it was Rogue I didn't want because I have way too many Rogues and I have way too many Daredevils. Those were the 3 characters. I only pulled this one. She's not terrible. Like, her powers and her card are fun, they're interesting, but as a character herself, like, I wasn't like really needing a Aunt May. So that aside, the other character I wasn't too thrilled about because I just don't care too much is Agent May from, I think she started off in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV series and then she was folded into the main Marvel universe. I might be wrong. She does have a cool mechanic that she can like bring in a recruit from the sidelines, so that's sort of cool. Her figure, it's decent. She's actually very well painted. Like, I'm not sure if the camera can get, like, there's some really good detail there. Then one of the weirder characters that I was able to pull, that at least I'm not sure if he's in any comic book, is Symbiote Cyclops. There's like a ton of Symbiote X-Men characters within this collection. There's Symbiote Phoenix, Symbiote Rogue, Magneto, Iceman. I really wanted the Iceman. This one also has some pretty interesting mechanics, and it's sort of cool. Like, I saw his picture online. He didn't look too interesting, but now having him in my hand, it's pretty awesome. Now, the next character that I pulled that I really, really liked, especially the figure, it's Sunspot. This is the Sunspot after the Hickman era. Like, he was running around more with the Avengers and the Avengers titles than with X-Men or New Mutants. And he's the head of AIM during this time. So his mechanics and the stuff he can do are sort of tied to that. But the figure itself looks really awesome. That little thing with the gray hair that he was, I like the focus going all over the place. It's not liking the fact that I'm putting both hands in the video. But he's really cool and I really wanted this figure. Then after that, I finally got a Jean Grey. Like, I've been collecting Heroclix for more than 10 years. And for some reason, I've never been able to pull a Jean Grey. She's not really, she's like not... She's 30 points. These points are how powerful they are. She's not very powerful. Her dial isn't very deep, but it's just really cool to have Jean Grey. I'm finally able to make an X Factor lineup or a classic X-Men lineup finally for one of my battles. So I was really pumped to having her. Then I pulled Guardians of the Galaxy Iron Man. He's never, like, when he joined the Guardians, it wasn't my thing. I didn't like it. The idea was at the beginning of the Bendis run. But the figure itself looks pretty decent. They did a good job, especially with the detail on the helmet. Mechanics aren't that interesting, but oddly enough, one weird thing about this Empire series is I don't see too many things tied to the crossover itself. There's a lot of stuff from the Bendis era of Guardians. Like, we have the Thing when he was on the Guardians of the Galaxy. I really wanted to pull this one. And this one, it's pretty big. It's pretty massive compared to other characters. Like, you compare. I love the detail on the face. Like, the scale of the figures from the newer waves are bigger than the classic Heroclix. And you can see the Guardians of the Galaxy logo, but all older stuff, like older referenced characters. Then I finally pulled a Human Torch. Like, I have one really old Human Torch from one of the first Heroclix collections. And then after that, Fantastic Four didn't come out in Heroclix for a really long time, for like a really, really, really long time. Then we got like this Fantastic Four dedicated collection that I wasn't able to pull a Human Torch, but I did in this one. And the sculpt looks really awesome. I love the detail here. He has some pretty cool mechanics for battles. He's a pretty heavy hitting character. I like that he's a Fantastic Four or Avengers, and you can work with both mechanics because each, depending on the team, they have like certain abilities and stuff like that. And the weird thing is, I actually thought this was Avengers Human Torch from the Uncanny Avengers run, but I was really astounded to see that this is actually the original Human Torch, the first one. For the love of God, I can't remember the name of the character, the civilian. I think it's Jim Hammond or something like that. But I never had a original Human Torch. I have Toro in Heroclix form, and the sculpt looks incredible. Both Human Torches look really awesome. This one has some really interesting mechanics to him. I can't wait to see him in a battle. Then I pulled Raxor. He's like a famous, I'm say famous, he's a sort of well-known Skrull. He's participated in quite a few interesting story arcs, and it's sort of cool to get again, like with the Fantastic Four, it's been a real long time that I haven't had a new Skrull character within my collection. And also I pulled another Skrull character, Xavian. He's one of the Runaways, and his sculpt looks really cool too, with all the fires on the side. I already do have a Xavian. I said Xavian, it's Xavian alone. Then I pulled a Rocket Raccoon that looks freaking cool. I'm not sure from what era of Guardians of the Galaxy he's from, but I like his Miami Vice look. Then I pulled a Hulkling. He's an interesting character. Like, he's the only character from the Empire, actually, that I got from the collection. Last two, I got Storm. I do have 1990s animated series Storm, so she's pretty cool, but this one seems to be more powerful than the one I already have. I always love her her basic mechanics and her powers. Sculpt looks really good. And the real treat, even though she has a sad sword, it's Gamora from the Infinity War story. So I remember the name that she was using during that story, but her mechanics are really awesome. Like, they added the thing called Rally that I really have to read up how to use that type of powers. And she has like sort of like another new thing that are story points that she gains during the battle and modifies the whole situation. So I'm going to leave this video here. Like, if you don't collect Heroclix, they're really fun. I love doing battles with these. I love collecting them. The sculpts are really cool. And hope you guys like this video. See you guys next time. Bye.